Hey everyone, Pekani's here and I'm back with my mascot cat buddy Dango. Thanks for clicking on this video. So today I'm doing my October plan with me video, and I've been saying this since July, but where's the time going? It's basically the end of the year already. So for October I'm actually collabing with a different YouTuber. Her YouTube channel is Annie Irene and you can see her clip for October here. We're doing a Harry Potter potion theme, and like her page honestly looks so awesome. You should definitely go check it out. So if you want to check her YouTube channel out, I'll have the link for that in the description. She has a lot of plan with me videos and things like that. You should definitely go check it out. So I made these little potion bottles and a different video, which I'll have a card for that right now. I made them with gouache when I tried out gouache for the first time, and I also photocopied them onto sticker paper so that I have them as stickers, and I have a video on how to make stickers as well, so I have a card for that if you're interested. And I'll be sticking them in throughout my October journal. So I searched up Harry Potter font on Google and wrote out October, and I drew out a little ribbon thingy around October. I don't really think the ribbon turned out so well, but it's okay. So as always, I'm sketching out everything that I want to draw in pencil, and I try out the placement of the potion stickers, and I also sketch out some smaller bottles with pencil after that. I'm going over the October font with my Tombow Furenosuke brush tip pen. I'm using reference photos of the map that's used in Harry Potter to imitate the shading style a little bit. So since there's a lot of empty space around the page, I'm just doodling out little potion bottles here and there, and I'm also drawing little circles for bubbles that are like kind of floating around the page. To paint the potion bottles, I'm actually just using the gouache that I used to make the potion bottle stickers initially. I just left the gouache dry out on my palette and I just re-wet it with water and it just activates again so that I can use it. And this way the color scheme is the same throughout all the bottles and there isn't like too many colors involved. In hindsight, I feel like I should have just done the Hogwarts house colors like green, red, yellow, and blue, and it would have been more Harry Potter, but I didn't think about that when I was making the bottles, even though I knew that I was going to be using them in this October plan with me. So yeah, in the future, maybe I'll plan it a little bit better. I mean, it has all the Harry Potter colors, it just has extra ones like purple and pink, but maybe it's okay, I don't really know. So this is actually my favorite step when I make any painting, which is outlining everything with black. I don't know, it just makes everything pop. It might just be because I'm not too good at painting them and it needs the pen to define the shape, but yeah, I just like the aesthetic that it gives. I'm also using a slightly thicker pen than I would normally use so that it kind of looks a bit more cartoonish. So when I flipped over the page, I realized that the Tombow Furanosuke had bled through quite a bit, which was a bit annoying because I didn't want my monthly calendar to have ghosting on it. So I decided to have the monthly calendar on one side, kind of just squish it so that it's smaller than it has been in my previous months, but it's okay because I hadn't been writing much in them anyway, so I think this is enough space if I use a really fine point pen and small handwriting. So on the left hand side of the page, I thought that I'll try one of those one line a day type of things because I've been kind of stressed out these days and it's kind of hindering my ability to see the world in an optimistic way. So maybe this will help me find one thing that I'm positive about each day and maybe it'll help me de-stress a little bit. So I'm sketching out the one line a day in that Harry Potter font again. This font's actually kind of really hard to do, maybe because I was a bit rushing it, but yeah, it was a bit harder than I thought. I think cursive might be a bit easier. But anyway, I wrote that out in pencil and then I sketched out my habit trackers that went on the bottom of my monthly spread. So for me, October is mainly about saving pages in my bullet journal because I'm using a lot of pages and I feel like I'm not even writing enough in each page to justify the amount of pages that I'm using. That's why I'm kind of cramming my monthly spread and the habit tracker in one page as well. I had been putting the habit tracker in my monthly spread for the past couple of months, but they were in a different layout which doesn't work with this format, so I had to do like a square format, which worked out for this month though. So since the Tombow Furenosuke left a little bit of ghosting on the paper, I thought I'll try using the gouache paint in black and just paint in the letters, because I heard from people that gouache like tends to sit on top of the paper, so I thought maybe it won't leave much ghosting. And I was right. So this is super tedious and a little bit time consuming than using just a pen, but it saves my paper from ghosting onto the cover page that I really like, so I think it's a positive. Also gives me time to practice my brush handling skills when handling gouache, so I think that's 2 birds with 1 feeder. I don't like saying 2 birds with 1 stone anymore, so 2 birds with 1 feeder. Yes. Oh, I also printed out, I googled Harry Potter book pages and I printed out, well, the same page but 6 or so times in a really small format so that I can like scrunch it up and then open it to give it kind of like a vintagey feel and then stick it on my bullet journal. Because I wanted it to look, well, Harry Potter kind of has like a vintagey vibe with like antique things in it, but because the potions were so vibrant, I felt like if I put in antique-y things it wouldn't fit, so I thought I'll just print out white paper and crumple it up to give it a bit of an older look and stick it into the spread. But I wanted it to be Harry Potter related, so I just went on Google and searched Harry Potter pages, and yeah. I also stuck one of the potion bottle stickers on that page and doodled out little potion bottles and bubbles around the 1 line a day and October writings as well. If you're interested in getting these potion bottles, I have them as stickers and things like that on my Redbubble and TeePublic page. If you're interested, I'll have them linked in my description box as always. So now it's time for the habit tracker. So since I'm doing a potion Harry Potter theme, what else can I do for mood tracker than potion bottles, right? So I wrote out mood tracker in the Harry Potter font again, which I'm going to paint with gouache instead of using my Tombow Furenosuke. and I doodled out 31 potion bottles all over the page, kind of randomly in like slanted, rotated format to make it a little bit fun. At first I thought I'll do it in like a line, but then I couldn't be bothered spacing them out evenly, so I just thought I'll just do it randomly, and then it won't matter if it's evenly spread out or not. So with these bottles, I won't be bothered coloring them in if I used gouache every time, so I'll probably just use my Crayola Super Tip. I was kind of worried that they would bleed through the page, but I think if I just do one coat and not go over the same area that I painted over and over again, it'll probably be fine. On the next page, I'm doing my first week of October. So since I'm trying to save pages, I'm cramming 1 week on one page for the whole of October, which is okay for me because at the moment I only use my bullet journal for mostly to-do lists and checklists rather than like writing out my feelings and stuff like that, because I have a different planner for that. So it works for me for now, but it probably won't work in the future. But anyway, for this weekly spread I did potion bottle designs, and each bottle is a different day, and I'll have my to-do list and whatnot inside each bottle. So in this October Plan With Me video, I thought that I'll just plan out all the weeks of October so that I don't have to do them throughout the month. So this is my third and fourth week of October because I'm doing 1 week per page. And I just stuck down the rest of the bottles that I had in the center of the page because I kind of like this layout where there's art in the middle and then I write around it. It kind of has less structure, which is helpful for my brain to do its like brain dump creative mode thingy. So this is actually a different day now because my camera battery died and I had to film like a few days later because it was the weekend and I didn't want to do stuff on the weekend. So yeah, this is a different day. I went back to paint in the mood tracker writing with my gouache. The one thing I didn't like about using gouache was that I had to wait for the paint to dry before I could flip the page over. So I just scrumpled up paper in the meantime while waiting for paint to dry. And then I got impatient, so I kind of just half flipped the over and started painting it. And by the time I had finished painting that page, the gouache on the mood tracker had dried, so... Oh, I also colored in the keys for the mood tracker off camera, but they're kind of like rainbow colored, which I like. I can't remember if I added green or not. I think I did. So it's kind of like all the Hogwarts colors. So in the last week of October, I wanted to do a Ravenclaw color themed potion bottle page because I'm a Ravenclaw. So yeah, I pasted down the Harry Potter book pages in the middle and wrote out the Ravenclaw word in Harry Potter font. And I know that Ravenclaw is one word. At least I think it's one word. I hope it's one word. But the page kind of split in the middle, so it kind of looks like Raven and then Claw. But yeah. Anyway, so I did the Ravenclaw font writing, and then I doodled out the potions in the middle of the page, and I painted them with my gouache in a sort of Ravenclaw dark blue kind of color. I think I actually like this page the most. The gouache, I used it in a dry format, like didn't add much water, so the brush left a lot of texture on the paper, which I really liked, which you'll see later on in this video in the close-ups. Let me know down in the comments below which Hogwarts house you're in, and yeah, looking forward to hearing what house it runs in. I really like this aesthetic of having printed pages and then the potions on top of it. It really gives I don't know, a really nice aesthetic in my eyes. But yeah, that's it for my October plan with me. Make sure to check Annie Irene's video as well. I'll have another clip of her October plan with me right here. So this is one of her weekly spreads. It looks so cool. I wish I had done something like that. Mine doesn't really look as Hogwarts as hers does. But yeah, you should definitely go over to her channel to check out her whole October plan with me video. So here's a flip through of my October. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you enjoyed, because I have a lot more videos like this coming up. And like if you liked the video so that I know. Please leave in the comments below what your October theme is and what your Hogwarts house is if you know. And yeah, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Pekanese_art because I want some bullet journaling friends. I hope you all have a lovely day. Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye!